athletes. Coach?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good ball game, obviously. I thought that, Missouri State did a nice job of punching in some runs. They had two home runs that were, the first one, it was what it was. He threw a ball down the middle, second pitch of the game, left the yard. And then, the second one was a two-run homer that was a mistake, supposed to be down and away, and threw it kind of down the middle in. And, I think we had just tied the ball game up an inning earlier. That was, that was a pitch we'd like to have back. But, we had runners all over the bases, and we couldn't quite come up with that big hit. We walked more than we normally do. We hit a guy or two, and we wild pitched in a run, which was disappointing. But again, we had our shot. A couple of times we had the bases loaded, one out. We had a capper back to the mound, and I think the pitcher being left-handed, he kind of was in an awkward position to make a play at the plate, so he just took the out at first. That was a good job by him, at least getting an out. And we had runner at second, third, and two outs. We had a couple other opportunities to score, and we just didn't. And give credit to their pitching staff. They kept us from getting it done. And then even there in the top of the ninth, we had the leadoff man on, and looked like we had a hit by pitch. Umpire said he didn't see it, and then we had a strikeout, and obviously a double play ball, and game's over. So wasn't going to bunt in that situation. We're the visiting team, had middle of my order up, just hoping somebody hit a double or a home run, and or just get a base hit and keep it rolling. So good ball game. We got a lot of work to do tomorrow.
Questions for the student athletes? We'll start right here in the front left, guys.
Luke, what specifically did the umpire tell you when on that last at bat?
I guess no. I think what you guys probably all saw it's pretty self-explanatory. I thought it hit me. He obviously didn't. That's what happened, and that's how the game went.
Down in the front right.
Did that a non-call? How'd that impact your swing there? Because you get back in there, I think it's 1-2 or something like that. How tough was it to sort of regather yourself for the at bat? I guess.
It's tough. Obviously, it's something that I need to do better of there. I definitely let that dictate the rest of the at bat for me, and I knew he's a slider guy. I knew he was going to throw me a slider there, and he did. And I obviously offered at it, and that's what happened.
For both guys, you guys were on such a tear in Hoover. Is this, and 3 runs isn't bad, but is this a case where maybe you just run into some good pitching, or what do you think's happened the last couple of nights?
I think we just, the pitching was good, but I think we, like Coach said, we had opportunities to hit the ball and get runners in, and it didn't happen today. Just left a little too many guys in scoring position, I think. But we'll bounce back tomorrow.
Yeah, baseball's a game of ups and downs, obviously, and I think you're gonna see a really determined offense tomorrow. And obviously you can't predict how things are gonna go, but I think that we're gonna come with the mentality to kind of rip your head off tomorrow.
Guys to your right, third row.
Jake, I believe it was the 7th inning, the hit that went into left center. You picked it up, just spun, throw it to second. What did you see on that play that you knew that you were going to be able to get him?
I just saw the ball in the gap, and I knew I wasn't going to have a chance to catch it in the air. I knew it was a slower runner. First baseman, I think, hit it. So I knew I had a chance if I got it quickly and turned it through. So I just went as hard as I could and picked the ball up, and I just threw it as hard as I can, and it was a good throw, I guess, and got him out.
Any more questions for the student athletes? Okay, thanks, guys. Questions for Coach Van Horn? Front row, right in front.
Dave, what did the umpire tell you on the no call, and just kind of what was your whole thoughts about that?
Well, I've really never seen Luke react like that before, so I felt confident that the ball clipped him. The umpire said he didn't see it and didn't hear it. And I said, well, you should have seen it. And he said, well, I didn't see it or hear it. And really nothing we could do from that. It's his judgment.
Dave, how do you feel about your pitching to be able to you'd have to win 3 at this point, I guess?
Well, we don't look at it at 3. I mean, we got to win the first game tomorrow against a really good Oral Roberts team that can swing the bat. It's been pitching well, so we'll just try to get through that game. If we can win that game, we'll just regroup and see what we have left. So, tough question to answer because I really don't want our players trying to look at the big picture right now. Just got to look at what's right in front of them, and that's what the coaches. That's what we're going to do. We'll use everybody we have to use to try to win that first game. Probably not Cops. Maybe Murphy, possibility, but we'll figure that out here in a little bit and kind of, go from there.
Bob?
The offense rolled. I mean, you guys scored so many runs at Hoover. Is this just sort of gravity setting in? You guys coming back down to earth a little bit? What do you think's happening?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of everything. I mean, let's go to the 8th inning. We line out to second. He makes a diving catch. Cole slaps one about as hard as you can hit it. Oppo lines out to left. Sometimes the game just doesn't go your way. I mean, we hit some balls hard and didn't get a lot of breaks. They did give us 1 run on a wild pitch, but those 2 balls drop in, we're rolling, and it just didn't happen. It's kind of the way the game works.